God Jul, Fröhliche Weihnachten, Joan Noel, Feliz Navidad, Bon Natal, Vesele Vánoce, of course, and Merry Christmas. There's probably more in there, but that's what I can remember right now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Book Time with Elvis, with me, Mark. And I hope so much you're doing very well indeed. And as you can see by the thumbnail, today's topic is 10 classics that I'm going to try to read during the course of 2024. Sorry, Elvis has just brought me one of his new Christmas presents here, which I'm not sure it will last that long. They very rarely do. But it's interesting because it's actually got like different, these things in each of his abdomen and then one in the head. So, yeah. So, you're probably thinking, what are these 10 books and why 10? Why not 12? Why not 24? Well, when you see the size of some of them, you'll understand. And to be honest, I'm not sure I'll be able to read them all in the course of a year. I mean, I could, if they're the only things I read. But as I'm taking part in a few events, especially a year-long Historathon, I'm also running a Patreon book club starting in January, which will be great fun. So if you're interested, the link's down below if you want to join. Still not too late, as a nice kind of Christmas present. Or New Year present. But you're probably thinking, what are these 10 books? Well, the first one, of course, there's no secret whatsoever because I've already mentioned it. And that will be in January. But it's the only one that I'm committing to for a particular month. So the others are in no particular order. And that is Leo Tolstoy's War and Peace, which I and Alan from Big Hard Books and Classics are going to read along with a few others. There's a little Voxer group available. If anyone else wants to join in, please do so. Let me know in the comments below and I will add you to said Voxer group. But this will begin on the 1st of January and last as long as it lasts. But as I say, the other books are in no particular order. So I can't say, for example, the second book is February because I haven't decided yet. I'll probably still be reading this in February, hence why there's only 10 choices. But I'm very much looking forward to it, and it would be great if anyone else wants to join in. Make a big group read of it, so to speak. I know there's not too much time, but I'm sure a lot of you have it lying around and been thinking, well, I really should get to it. Well, maybe it's better you don't have much notice. You're starting on the 1st of January. Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's a bit shorter than Les Miserables, which I read last January, or this January. So I shouldn't be too put off. And as I see, the chapters are pretty short. And to be honest, I'm not really intimidated by books in the length. It's more to do with how they're written can be what is intimidating. But I believe this is quite a interesting and easily readable translation by Anthony Briggs. So there we go. So that's definitely book number 1 for January. Now the others, as I say, are in no particular order in terms of when they'll be read. So let's go through them. The second book I would like to try and read during the course of 2024 is The Life and Opinions of Tristram Shandy, Gentleman by Laurence Sterne. I've been wanting to read it for a very long while indeed, and I should get to it during the course of 2024. But when? That remains to be seen. I will let you know when it moves into its appropriate position in my TBR. Sorry, I've now been given a headless, rather manky looking flamingo here from Elvis. So it's not a new one, of course. He doesn't destroy them that quickly, although sometimes he can. Next up, we have Henry Fielding's The History of Tom Jones, a foundling. Also been really wanting to get to this. I wanted to get to it actually in 2023, but wasn't able to. So I put it off till 2024, and I'm definitely going to get to that. Again, not too small. I mean, I think Well, I don't think Tristram Shandy is the shortest, but it's not far away from there. So what we had so far, we've had Tolstoy, Stern, and Fielding. So should be a good bunch there. We head back to Russia for the fourth one here, which is one I'm again really looking forward to getting to. It's Ivan Goncharov's Oblomov. I thoroughly enjoyed his book that I read at the beginning of this year, A Common Story, which was great fun, really good. So this is supposed to be his masterpiece, so I'm you know, I have high hopes of this one. Again, not too small. Yeah, keeping things light. We'll move on to to Thackeray's Vanity Fair, which again is another one. Well, they're all. I mean, I could say this every time, but they're all ones I really want to get to, and I've been wanting to for a long time. And it's not. I have, you know, I'm not really that interested in putting them off any longer. Really, not that I put them off before. I suppose it's just that, you know, time ran away from me. But as I said, I said in a previous video about wanting to scale back a little bit the number of events and things I'm involved in. So hopefully that will give me the chance to read these books. We head over to Spain for our next book, and it's Miguel de Cervantes's Don Quixote. And this nice Alma Classics, the Vanity Fair was Alma Classics as well, edition, as was the Goncharov, was also Alma Classics. And yeah, it's one that's been up there for ages, wanting to read. There was a big read-along, I don't know if it was last year, which I intended to join, and then I can't remember why. Maybe I got ill, I don't know, and I wasn't able to take part, and therefore I put it off to 2023, and then didn't get to it in 2023, but I'm going to get to it in 2024. 2024 is the year of the big classics. Yes, it is. Without doubt. Without a doubt. Okay, next up. Now, I've been reading Charles Dickens this month. I've been reading Nicholas Nickleby, and I love it. I mean, it's a good candidate for a corker. It could well be the last corker of the year. I haven't finished it yet, though, so that's why I haven't made a video about it, but really enjoying it. And it's made me think I've got to go back to Dickens. I've got to read more of Dickens. So he's got 2 books in this list of classics I want to read next year. It could be more, actually, because I have a few of them. But really want to read Martin Chuzzlewit. Here we have it. Oh, what was that? You okay? Sorry, he's coughing away there. So yeah, I attempted it a long time ago. It's got to be more than 20 years ago. It's got to be sometime back in, I would say, 93, 94, maybe 95, when I was 13, 14, 15. There was a BBC mini-series about it, and I thought it was based on it, sorry, and I thought it was really good, so I got out and I got the book, and I wanted to read it and didn't. So, but I am going to, for sure. I'm definitely going to. And the other Dickens, which I'm also very much looking forward to, is Bleak House, but you can see again it's not particularly small. You know, it's going to be a challenging year, definitely, if I get all these read. So we'll see. But I hear only good things about Bleak House, so I'm rather looking forward to that. Well, I keep saying I'm looking forward to them all. Don't have to say that, do I? I really am. Definitely am. And then it was, I think, 2 summers ago. Was it my first summer on BookTube? I don't remember now, but it was, yeah. Well, have I done 3 summers on BookTube? Coming up to 3 years in March. So it could well be last summer. Yeah, last summer. No, the summer before last. Yeah, I read. Emily Bronte's. It's Emily Bronte, isn't it? I always get my Brontes mixed up. Wuthering Heights, and I really liked it. And I know a lot of people don't like it or have mixed feelings about it. And I wanted to read her sister Charlotte's Jane Eyre. So that is my penultimate classic that I want to get through during the course of 2024. Nice Penguin Classics Deluxe edition here. I do like these. In with the French flaps. There we go, and the deckled edges there. But yeah, you can see on the back too. And then one that I have mixed feelings about because everybody raves about it. Absolutely raves about it, that I feel I'm going to be disappointed. But I'm going to keep an open mind. And I'm sure in the comments people will be saying, oh, it's absolutely wonderful, Mark. But that always worries me a little bit, when too many people say that. Because I think, am I going to like it, though? And that is George Eliot's Middlemarch. Again, in this Penguin Classics Deluxe edition. And again, I remember sometime in the mid-90s, another television adaptation, whether it was BBC or ITV, I can't remember, but it was extremely popular around the same kind of time as Martin Chuzzlewit. But I don't think I watched it all. I can't remember. I cannot remember the story. And I have put off reading this because, again, as I say, it's something that everybody raves about, and I just feel, well, just leaves itself open to be disappointing. But it won't be. It won't be. It'll be wonderful. It'll be wonderful. So there we have it. My 10 classics I'm going to try and read during the year 2024. And I'd love to know in the comments your thoughts and opinions about them, as well as what classics you may plan to read next year. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you're having a great Christmas time, and I'll see you all soon. All the best. Bye-bye.